Welcome to the Crochet Crowd with my friends at the Prince Edward Island Fibre Festival. I'm your host Mikey, and I'm going to be demonstrating some workshops while at the festival. Hopefully you have some time to join me for a one-on-one to be able to expand your world of crochet. I want to talk to you a little bit why I selected my courses, and you can also purchase those through their website if you'd like to join me. One of the things that I appreciated about this particular show is that they're allowing me to do a beginner level crochet. There's so many people that don't have people in their lives to teach them how to crochet, and yes, you can probably learn online, but having that person in front of you to be able to ask those questions that may be lingering in your mind is really important to me. So my first workshop is Yeah, You Can Crochet, where we're literally going to go right from the very start, teach you a few stitches, and then once you understand these basics, the patterns that you see online can be really quite fun. The next course that I have is Be an Influencer. You want to be somebody like me? I'll tell you a little bit more about that. So yes, I teach crochet for a living here, and I've made it my business. It's kind of remarkable in many ways, but I learned how to do this before you had all those special buttons that you can just click this, click that. And what I want to do is take you back to the psychology of the person that will be following you. And what you have to do is understand is that people that follow you are not stupid people, and you have to be able to understand the psychology of people in order to make it work. You may be in front of the camera, but you are not the be all or end all of everything. You are part of a community, and you are going to be a leader. In this particular workshop, I want to take you back to the nuts and bolts of being an online, maybe a blogger, an influencer with video, or maybe something in between, to show you the key tricks that you need to do in order to do it. There's a lot of work that is fun in front of the camera, but most of the work is actually done behind on a computer in order to get things to work. So I want to share with you some of my secrets in order for you to have success in the future. So that's another workshop. My next one is called the Mosaic Scarf. I want to teach Mosaic. Mosaic has so many cool things that you've been seeing online. Those are for putting those pictures. It's not a graphic as per se, but it's an overlay of a clean line in order to make those particular pictures. I'm going to take you right back to the very beginning of showing you how to do a really quick and simple idea. And then from there, once you understand it, we're going to be then in your future be able to move on to something else. There are so many great designers where you see that there's lighthouses, there's nuts, like literally nuts, squirrels, all those kind of fun things that designers are providing. We're going to cover reading the charts, but also crochet diagrams are going to be covered in this, and I'm going to show you how to do the overlays. We will do hands-on work in order to make that. Once you understand this particular stitch, it's actually the world is your oyster. So we are going to cover Mosaic Crochet, and that's what this particular technique is called. So our last one that we're going to be doing is the classic Chevron Blanket. The last course is the Chevron Classic Blanket. I want to really teach this because I grew up in a small little town in Sauble Beach, Ontario, with probably population 100 at the time. And so crafting was the thing to do because there was only 2 television stations. So a lot of the quilts that my mom made were literally our old clothing because that's all we could afford. And so when I see this particular example in crochet, to me it really rips me back to my childhood, because it's not always about having uniformity in crochet as far as the coloring, but it's also just explore the color. You see how many colors there are out there. When you're cold at night, or if you have a charity that you want to support, does the colors really matter at the end? So what we're going to do is cover the basics on how to do a chevron, and then from here you can enjoy. So let's give you some details. October 5th to the 7th of 2023 is when we're going to be there. Now, if you like shopping, there is a marketplace. So if you want to get your fiber on, that might be the place for you to go. And that will be on the 6th and the 7th to be able to enjoy the shopping of the fine arts. Experience some maritime hospitality while you're here. When I first moved here, the people would say, well, how are you? And I'm like, fine. And they're like, how are you? And I'm like, I just want to get my stuff and go. You're going to see the maritime hospitality of the people here on the coast. So make it maybe a trip for you and a friend or your family to be able to come out and enjoy the show. Even if you don't want to come to my workshop, so that's okay. I'll be bouncing around the show, just fun. There's also some entertainment that are planned. Those are extra tickets because those are a special event, and you'll be able to find that as well. So the host hotel where we're going to be at is the Delta Hotels Prince Edward. I would recommend though you book those hotel rooms as fast as possible. Last year I kind of delayed myself to the point where I couldn't even get close to the hotel, and I was going to have to walk quite a distance in order to get there or take a taxi. Just to let you know, that's something that you may want to consider. Get that all booked in, have your Fibre Festival weekend and enjoy, and I think it's going to be a great time. So this is in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island here in Canada, so come to the Maritimes and enjoy, and we hope to see you at the show. I'm your host Mikey from the Crochet Crowd for my friends at the Prince Edward Island Fibre Festival. We'll see you.